Yeah, I worry... What? Oh. I worry a lot about... Why are there so many cubs in here? I worry a lot about companion ammo consumption. I'll take some jet. Nah. Because I don't like having to, like, really keep track of how much ammunition they have. And I briefly upgraded her gun to 308. And it did a lot more damage, so when she hit like a truck. But I don't have the 308 to sustain it, and it doesn't drop easier, or doesn't drop easy. So what I want to do is eventually I'm gonna, like... I'm gonna finish out Scrounger here. Like, I have other stuff I want to get, but eventually I'm gonna finish out Scrounger so I just have, like, a ton of ammo floating around all the time. And I'm just gonna make it so that I just find every ammo ever. Essentially, what it boils down to is a lot of people are really quick to point out how inhumane the experiments Vault-Tec conducted are, and how, like, it's really wrong that they did this. Vault-Tec only conducted these experiments knowing two things. One, that they would never get caught, and two, that no one would ever, like, humanity was already over. They figured that the apocalypse was just that, the apocalypse. They didn't think there was going to be, like, a fallout, basically. They didn't think that anyone was going to survive outside of the vaults. And they just wanted, like, something. They just wanted to do what they could. And then doing what they could was not saving people. It was just finding out. And it's just, like, they knew they were going to get away with it. And let's be real. They did. Like, they got away with it. Why is this guy dead on the toilet? Did they just all OD? Buff out. MedX. Stim pack. But yeah, because a lot of people... What good is civilization if it's over? Like, they don't care, but, like, they knew that there was... under the assumptions they were running on, they figured that even if the vaults weren't just gigantic social experiments, a lot of them would fail based on human tendencies to create war and suffering of our own accord. And a lot of them, like, even if they made like, I think they only ever completed 127 vaults or something like that. If of those 127, we round that down to 100, and then say only 10% succeeded, that's 10 vaults. That's 10 vaults for the entirety of humanity. We have no idea, quite famously in the Fallout universe, we have no idea what state China's in. And even though we found European citizens, like, there are people who have accents from Europe, and people, in this particular game, actually, in this one, there are people who speak Norwegian on a boat. So, there might be settlements in Europe, but the actual assumption Vault-Tec was running under is that it was over. Is that this wasn't an end game plan. This was a, it's all over anyway, let's see what we can do. Because they knew. They were well aware of the fact that if the bombs fell, it was all over. And it's sad, but it's just what they were operating under. And the fact that we actually beat it, we beat the system, we actually managed to survive the nuclear apocalypse is great. Like, that's a good thing. But the reality of the situation is the vaults were never meant to save anyone. They just were there. No, I didn't. Oh, damn it. Take sunglasses, though. Yeah, I'll take a sea captain's hat. Become an old sea captain, go floating around on the ocean. Honestly, at this point in time, I'm looking for terminals, because I kind of want to know what went down here. Yeah, it is a weird reaction, but once again, Vault-Tec was assuming that even if they fully planned on making all of the vaults as physically successful as possible, that it wouldn't save humanity. That no matter what, we wouldn't. Oh, you're a legendary gunner. That we wouldn't have the ability to make it, even with everything they were trying to do. They just assumed. Thanks, Piper. Love you, girl. Oh, whoops. I had to reload. Oh, there are two legendary gunners in this room. That's awkward. She's okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. How many troubleshooters pieces of fucking armor am I gonna get? I'm so tired of them. Piper, come here. I need a button that just makes Piper walk over to me.
Hey.
What can I do?
Not giving you that. You can have that and that. And that and that. And that and that and that and that and that and that and that. And that. Nope. Okay. Piper's apparently done with my shit. Nothing worth taking in there. Yeah. Green rag hat, bottle cap, fusion cell, short laser rifle. Essentially, Vault Tech can be summed up with they did it for the lulz. Like they knew everything was done. They didn't care. Hey man, you know the world's gonna end. We're pretty much fucked. You think we can make a place where we get a bunch of addicts and secretly give them drugs? Sure. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Like, grab the bourbon for me, please. Yeah, that makes sense. I think actually one of the funniest things is that, like, some of the vault experiments are really weird, but there are some where it's like the experiment is just such a mundane thing. Oh yeah, I actually, did I? No. This isn't where I went, right? Is this where I went? No. No, because you're alive, and you'd be dead if I came over here. I don't like the, like, 9 seconds it takes to swing around. Oh, sweet, a water fountain. I wish this was Destiny. I would start waving at them. Am I though? Like, let's be real here. Oh, hey, yeah, let's actually heal myself too. 101's experiment was that I believe the population was intentionally left small enough that they would need to let in outsiders. If I remember right, that was supposed to be 101's experiment. Either that or was 101 control? 101 might have been a control vault. There were, I believe, 10 control vaults, and of the 10, only 2 succeeded as well. That guy.
Ours now.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get you. No, it's a busted terminal. Yeah, duct tape. Where I keep my 50 caliber rounds too. Piper! Open every door she comes across. I think Charles might be right about 101. Like, I remember there was an experiment and it had something to do with them having to open the doors. Because that's why they don't talk about the doors opening. What is that beeping noise? Is that like a light or something that can see me? I like how the gunners always go into a place, fuck it up, fortify it, and they never, you know, like, they don't live in it right. Like, they go to a place and they just fuck it up, and then they're like, we're gonna live here now. Like, make your home nice, guys. Yeah, the tunnel snakes. Did you know that the tunnel snakes rule? What was this guy doing at the end of his life? You know what? I'm kind of sad about this is that they don't have... They never have... Oh, my character still makes a silly face when he's aiming.
Hey.
That guy's dead. I have to assume everybody in this vault OD'd. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is that none of the vaults you can go to in this game you can get vault suits from, which annoy me. Like I really want like an 81's vault suit. You in your fortified shithole. And I want an 81. I think it'd be cool to have a 95. Like you could wear whatever vault suit you wanted in all the other Fallout games. This one, nope. Gotta use the one vault suit that we say you can. Shout out to that guy's inventory literally having nothing in it. Oh, sweet mentats. Oh, missed. Got that one, though. Got it. Sweet.
I'm on him.
In his defense, he is a pile of ashes. You know, that shouldn't stop you from having an awesome inventory. If you're a pile of ashes... Oh, sweet. I'm gonna unlock this tool case and find a gun in it, probably. There we go.
Got it.
Nope. Things that made sense. I love when it's like open door requires terminal. It's like, okay, and you go to the terminal and the terminal's not locked. Just like wasting my time. Really, game? Piper, beat him up. There we go. It didn't stop Akak being a pile of that. Yeah, Akak had a great inventory. Rip in peace, Akak. Good night, sweet princess. Yeah, I'll take an alarm clock. Yeah, I'll take a bottle cap mine. Yeah, I'll take some 5.56 rounds and a cigar box. I was about to walk over here and be like, who lights a fire in the corner of a room, and realized it was a turret that I had exploded. I'll check that terminal out in just a second. I have to assume these were like